Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the third attempt at this Reikland campaign for Mortal Empires. Now, I did record this episode yesterday, and I went through the entire hour, pretty much, of footage I managed to get, edited down, and then when I was editing, I noticed, hang on a second, there was no game audio, and I have no idea why that was. But instead of trying to record yet again at 10 o'clock that night, where I had to get up at 5:30, I thought I'll just leave it till today, so we're going to be having this instead of Crusader Kings 2. But on the plus side, it means I can just basically skip through a lot of the stuff because I know exactly what I need to do for the next couple of turns at least. So, what happened last time? Well, if you remember, we confederated with Reikland at the beginning of this turn, so that's why we got such a massive well, we're really going to be heading negative if we're not careful. So I need to go through and sort that out quick. And then we're going to be focusing on starting our counter-evasion against the forces of Archon, the Everchosen, over near Volksgrad. We also got a bunch of stuff to deal with up in Norska, but we'll be dealing with that too. But for now, let's just get going, shall we? Now, what I basically did here is we have Aldenbrand, Ludenhof, and these three armies here, as well as a bunch of characters. Now, the thing is, we don't need these armies. We've got more than enough at our disposal right now, thanks to having Boris Todbringer. So what I'm going to do straight away is just disband his entire army selection. I will keep... no, do I need to keep Aldenbrand to make him an elected Count of Reikland again? I'm going to assume not. But we can't disband you straight away, so I need to come onto here. We'll pick Gustav for the moment, just because we can disband him. Thank you. Right, you, again, we're just going to disband the entire army, because you can see how much it was costing us, to be honest. Just having these armies around, we have more than enough at the moment. So, we'll get rid of you, excuse me. Yes, I know you're the Archlector, let's get rid of you. And we'll get rid of you guys as well. Perfect. So at least we're in the positive for the moment. There's a few other things we kind of need to do, but that will help us out greatly. Now, the army that was led by, what was his name? The Beast Lord that was had the horde around here. It was like Radash or something like that. But he's still around here. So at the moment we had Marius marching over there to deal with it. We do have the slight problem because we are going through stormy territory, but there's not much we can do about that unless we get them to Ice Streak Forge and take the long way around. But I'd rather just take the casualties and go straight through here. So we'll take a few people of attrition, it'll be fine, don't worry. Now Leupold, we don't have to worry about dealing with any rebels or anything like that, so I'm actually going to get him to head straight up towards Nagafari Plains, because soon, at Asling's Conclave, we're going to have Frog come and attack us with an army. So I'd rather have Leupold make his way over here to deal with that problem. We also got the thing here with Volkmar that we can potentially do. But as you can see, our attrition is quite low. We need a bit more replenishment. So let's get you actually to head back to Varg's camp. We'll give him a turn or two of replenishment, and then I'm going to send him over towards the Altar of Spawns. So he's going to go and do that for me. Vincent, Jean-Peter, you're going to join up with Albrecht van der Saufen. So I'm actually going to get you to head towards Marienburg. I think we've got one more unit to go before we can actually send him off. So we'll send you off into Marienburg in order to get that sorted out. Volkmar and Boris. Now the thing is, I know there is at least one more Cabal force somewhere in the world, but I have no idea where it is. I mean, I don't know if it's Engwin horses. I thought that Koyan might have actually defeated them, but the other one may be possibly somewhere around here. But before we go after him, I want Boris to go and wipe out Ark Flesh Eater. He's going to come and attack Serpent Jetty, and the garrisons are just crap. I'm not going to lie, the garrisons are crap. So there's not really much I can do about fighting off these small hordes, but we're going to manage the best we can. Now Marcus here, we're going to get him to go by boat, and what I'm asking him to do is to actually go over here to Arnheim and steal it off the High Elves before they come in and attack it themselves. So we'll just do that. Nice easy auto-resolve. We're going to have to let them have some replenishment at some point because they are taking a bit of damage. But there we go, we do that. Perfect. Arnheim is fine. We're just going to make sure give it a tap room for some extra public order. And then we'll push up then towards the Bleak Hold Fortress up there. Curtis, Virgil Leon. Okay, here is going to be the big plan. At the moment, Archon has only got 3 forces. His own personal retinue. We've got Saphariel the Everwatcher, and we've got Kolek Suneater. If you remember, Sigvald the Magnificent got defeated last time, I believe, by Valmir. Yeah, Valmir, because he's the one with the actual damage. Now I want Karl Franz to come in, basically kill off Archon, and then we'll be able to just eliminate the other armies fairly easy. So what I want him to do, in particular, excuse me, is basically just move everybody up. Where is Karl Franz? There he is. Thank you. Right, I'm going to move you up to about as far as forward as we can, basically, and still remain in our territory, just so we can put them into encamp stance so they don't take any attrition. So we do that. Oh, you're kidding me, really? We do have enough movement range. You're lying to me, game. I think it's because of the bonuses. The game doesn't take those into account when it comes to doing movement range, so you kind of have to guess yourself, and I forgot all about... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just take a bit of attrition. It's not that much. Okay, everyone else then is going to move up, and they're going to go into encamp stance around Karl Franz. These armies are not going to come to attack us, considering how much we're going to outnumber them. But it's just handy enough, and it means we can go in and wipe out the survivors then. So you're going to do that. We're going to have Helmut Feuerbach do the same over here. And we do have one more army to come and join us too, if you remember. We've been sending up Albrecht Haupt Anderson here. So what I'm going to do... In fact, what I needed to do last time I noticed, is put you back into normal stance, is to actually get him moving this way. Because last time I fought Archon in the next turn. We defeated his army, but we weren't... The survivors ran off down this way. So if I can get Albrecht here, just in position... We were able to reach it with him last time, but I just want him in a better position so he can easily do it this time. We'll move you back a little bit so they can't reach. Yeah, we should be good. Anyone else now we need to move? Okay, Victor. These guys are still making their way over. Marius is done. Yeah, I think we've done everyone. No, we haven't. Where is Edwin? Right. Because I don't know where their forces is, what I'm going to do for the moment, let's get you actually to come on to Albion. And I'm going to have him basically try and scout that army out. They're not here, so what I'm suspecting is that they may be along this bit. But I honestly don't know. Besides, I'd rather try and get them in position over here maybe, so we can deal with the fact that we maybe have rebellions soon. In fact, we could spend some money to deal with this, so let's just do that quick. We'll do that, do that. Do that as well so we can get the higher cap. Do we want to go after the rebels? To be honest, we could, but we are forced marching, so there's not much we can do about that. Let's just quickly do all of this. Okay, you can start your personal quest chain. Valmir, I think we still need to give you combat abilities, but I'll give you that. Arslander, pop over here. Let's give you Runemaker. Wow, I have to admit, this is probably the quickest I've gone through an end-turn phase in quite some time. Just so used to having to go through, make all these decisions on the spot, whereas now I know exactly what I pretty much need to do each time, and what I did last time, it's so much easier. Right, Marcus Durand, let's give you Scarred Veteran still. I want you to try and survive this time compared to your predecessor. Okay, Marcus, impervious to attack. Let's go telescopic aim for sundering attacks. The ability to damage the enemy's armor for a few turns is quite useful. Let's give you some magic resistance. A ward save is never a bad thing. Alright, commandment available now in Hockland. It's not going to be much, but let's go for Tax Province. And did I need to do anything here? Yes, let's destroy this Brass Keep. We'll keep the tavern, we'll keep that, we'll keep that, we'll keep everything else. Yeah, sure, why not? Wolfenburg was mine anyway, Middelheim is fine. Imminent rebellions. Can't do much about that. And to be honest, like... Yeah, not even if I not taxes it. Oh, I hate storms in this game. They really do cause the game to stutter. I mean, look how slow it's going compared to once we move out the way. Right. Research. Now, this was the problem why I had to actually restart the episode yesterday, the first time, because I forgot to download the older version of Mixu's Unlocker, which, if you remember, if we don't do that, gives me all that weird chaos, goblin stuff. So, for you, let's give you Pure Militia, Warhorse Breeding. That would have been good if it gave me extra speed as well, which you would have thought given its breeding horses. But instead, just go Improved Cavalry Armor. And then finally, we can hit the end turn. Got a couple of characters still need to just move around, as you can see here with Richter Lato, for example. But otherwise, we should be able to get through this end turn phase without any real issues. So this is what I mean when I said about Frog coming into attack, and why we can't defend this settlement. I don't know what it is about Norska. No doubt it's because of the problems with the, uninhabitable terrain. But I hate the fact that it affects garrisons as well. I mean, the fact that none of my men have really managed to regrow their units sucks. But we're going to do this. We will be dealing with Frog soon. But for now, we'll just have to let him take a... Okay, burnt it down this time. Fair enough. Okay, going according to plan. These guys are pulling back. Damn it, Archon. You've actually pulled back much further than you did last time. It's going to make things difficult to actually try and reach him. Oh well, we'll just have to try my best, I guess. Okay, Korfik, you have offered me a defensive alliance, just as I predicted. That's fine, I'll quite happily accept that from you. Okay, here comes the Flesh Eater. And again, I can't really justify trying to fight this. It just won't be good, right? But don't worry, we're going to have Boris come here and deal with Act pretty soon. So we'll let them have Serpent Jetty and burn it down. We'll obviously come in and rebuild it afterwards. And then you're going to come here. And again, I'm just going to have to let them do it. They've actually got a different army composition than the last time they came to attack. I believe, if I remember right, we actually had a half-decent chance of beating them. Okay, last time. I mean, the balance bar was much higher up. But again, we'll just take that. And just watch the place get burnt down again. Sucks. But one of those things. Alright, off you go. Bye-bye. And back to me. Okay. Oh, right, we didn't have this time. Salvage, plunder, blah blah blah. Okay, we've already seen this event before. This is when you basically taken some stuff from Lustria to Marienburg, and apparently it actually belonged to Ostenmark. So we can reduce their fealty, which bugs me because I don't feel we need to lose that much Imperial authority to take back one minor settlement. I'm going to go and destroy them at my own time. But for now, we'll appeal to the electors. We've got more than enough prestige. We'll skip through all of this, because this all happened last time. Let me just pop onto the elected counts. Make sure we put Outerband again. Sorry, Gustav, Outerband. Just because, why not? Want to make sure he gets the title back. Okay, big thing. Can we go after... We cannot. They're just slightly out of range. You absolute bastards. We might just about be able to get Kolek, but not the guy that I wanted to try and get. Oh, that sucks. Okay. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to try to do the thing. You're going to let me go into in-camp this time, thank you. Alright, Oblast... Tell you what, see if you can go after Kolek for me. Right? The rest of you guys, let's try and be a bit smart about this. Okay, Valmir, I'm going to let at least a couple of my armies come nearby, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't want them going too thick, but I don't want to make it too strong. So if we let you go into in-camp, and then what I want then is Helmet here, to actually go into an ambush stance. This is different than what happened last time, because last time they only moved to about here. So I was able to move in with Karl Franz and with Lightning Strike. Oh crap, I forgot this is apparently a new thing. Apparently we can't set ambushes when we're in view of another faction's army. Yet it didn't stop Franz from having the option to do it himself. I have no idea what causes this, and it annoys me to hell. I swear that wasn't a thing before. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right.
Let us move.
Let's do that. And then, Gelt, I want you to start making your way around here. Alright. And we're going to see about setting up an ambush of you. Plus, you're being friendly territory this way, too. Right. And let's see if we can do the same with you. We don't want to move too far, just because that's frozen territory. Fine, we'll leave you here. It's not that much damage. Can I move you a little bit further? I want them to be able to support each other. Damn, now we moved too far. Never mind. Ugh. Okay, anyway, you guys have moved. That's the most important thing. Okay, next one. Marius, let's get you out the storm. Now, if I remember correctly, that army, the Beastman army we're chasing after is here. So if we get you... Can we actually get you out of force game?
Yes.
Thank you. Can I get you out of this in a position to head off this way? Yes. There they are. Alright. We can't go and attack them this turn, but we are going to take some attrition, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Loopholes. We can move you close enough to actually go to war against Frog. So I would like to try and do that. We're going to let them just go like this. We will take the attrition. They're going to come and attack us, and while I might just auto-resolve the fights, I know it will go in our favour if we do. So I'll just leave that to happen. Marius has moved. Kurtz, Albrecht. Let's get you now moving. With Force March, we can get you up towards here. Jean-Peter then can come out and join you as well. If not right away, soon. Right, let's get you inside. There we go, perfect. Okay, Boris, let's get you continuing your journey. In fact, no, we can't get you to move, damn. No matter, we'll get you heading this way. And we'll have you then go after them. Okay, Edwin, let's go and deal with that Beastman army. Just because we're nearby, he is a Huntsman General. And again, a nice easy fight for us. There we go, let's bloody him a bit more. In fact, while I remember, let's give you double barrel. Don't ask me how this is going to work, given that he's got a bow, and this is apparently some sort of double-barreled gun. But it does give him the actual bonuses compared to giving him to another general. So I'll quite happily let him have that. Right, we'll have you head up towards Troll Forge. I want him to head over towards here, eventually. But if we get you moving out... What's here? Storm? Okay, sure. Tell you what, head around this way. We'll have him head over this way then, so he's not taking any attrition. He'll be up to full strength by then. So, yeah, something like that should work out. Alright, Marcus, let's get you up now towards Bleakhold Fortress. Not that we have to worry about enemies. We've got Safwi right over here, Loffen over here. We might actually try and buy the ancient city from them. But we now own the Black Coast. Fantastic work. We'll start repairing this. And now that we've got this, let's get the public order going. 698, that's actually pretty good, thinking about it. Alright, everyone else is fine here. Karl Franz, I know we can just about reach him if I really wanted to, but I'd rather have him come in with some support rather than coming in with 2 armies at a time. Alright, everyone else now has moved, haven't they? Volkmar. Okay, you're resting up. 3 more turns, and then we'll get you heading over and towards the Altar of Spawns. Probably take you by sea so you can actually get there a bit quicker. Right, and while you're doing that, Karl Prius... Let's give you some armor, my friend. Right. Oh yeah, these guys had a bit upgrade if you hadn't seen them in the last episode. Quite cool. Salmon upgrades Skeggy and Ziggurat of Dawn. Let's upgrade... let's not worry about the Ziggurat of Dawn just yet. Let's go for Skeggy. Just because we do have this army outside it. Are we actually got a defensive alliance with Loffen? Just hoping if we can take the opportunity to try and wipe out that Beastman army. Laughing.
I will weigh what you have to say and
We have non-aggression, we can get that. Okay. Why can't we... Oh, because you're at war with Chris. Okay.
Defender of the
To be honest...
Your words and deeds will be watched with interest.
Let's cancel my defensive alliance. Right. And then if we go to Lothan,
Welcome.
we can offer you a defensive alliance, which you will accept. Thank you. Right.
Behold the Phoenix Court.
I will get you a trade agreement and non-aggression, just because why not? Might as well keep the trade going. And then Safway will do the same with you. Thank you. Maybe a little bit of extra cash helps, doesn't it? Exotal really does like us. Oh wow, they're willing to give me a whole bunch of stuff. Give me a military access. Give me a defensive alliance. And give me a trade agreement. Mazamundi, I mean. Alright, and we'll do that. Great. That's helped. Oh wow, we're actually pretty good terms as well with the Blue Vipers. Wow, the Savage Orcs like us. That's crazy. Alright. Oh yeah, Tao Sin. Why aren't you willing to give us a defensive... Oh, because we're power of on, right. Never mind. Okay, upgrades. Towers of Karak. Sure, we'll spend some money here to upgrade that. Edwin can now have circle protection. He doesn't really have the troops, personally. Let's just give you locked and loaded. And yeah, we'll give you that, I suppose. Rudolph, we'll give you your Pegasus. Anyone else? Another settlement upgrade. Yeah, sure, but give you that. And finally, hit another end turn. Look how quickly we're going through these end turns now. We're flying through them.
That is all I ever want.
Okay, Itza wants a defensive alliance as well. Okay, I'll quite happily take that. The more allies, the better. If only it would go so well in my Tao Sing campaign. That would have been quite nice to get me more allies than we've got. Although we're doing extremely well as it is, so I can't complain too much. Alright, Frog. Okay, Frog is going off towards... Oh no, he's not. You have just made a stupid mistake, my friend. Okay, Safawiel is heading up towards Balthasar. Okay, ambush has failed. Oh no, it's Albrecht who's come to attack. You know what? Since it doesn't look like we're actually going to be able to fight the battle that I was hoping to do with Karl Franz and Archon, let's do this one. So, what do we have here? Steel Standard for extra 20%. We can give the Elector Count's bodyguard to one of our greatswords, apparently. Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll give that to you, then. We'll give this, I guess, to one of my demigryphs. And let's have a look to see about what we fight in. We've got Sapphire, the Everwatcher, a Lord of Change. Never fought one of these before since... Oh no, we have, actually. I just auto-resolved it, though, in Warhammer 1, so this is going to be interesting. We got Chosen, Forsaken, a bunch of Chaos Warriors. Let's just see how we do. Okay, guys. Before I start setting up, I want to make a small complaint. I am the defender in this battle, yet why do I not get the nice defensive location over here? This game sometimes. Anyway, with that in mind, we'll set up the best we can, and knowing Chaos, they will come down to attack us at least, so that's something. Now, it looks like they've got all the infantry around this side. They've got a few units of cavalry and some warriors here. So if we can break these, which shouldn't be too difficult, especially with our demigryphs, we'll have an opportunity now to flank them in a massive way and come and attack them. The only thing is because they've got their hell cannons, I don't know if they're going to be rushing to attack me right away or not. But let's set up to deal with them regardless. If we are the defenders, then we should have them come in to attack us. So let's set things up a bit. I'm going to put the greatswords on the front. No, tell you what, we'll keep the front greatswords in the rear. we'll set up something like this. Right, and we'll do something... Might as well take advantage of this impassable terrain here and set up right here. Something like that, not too much. Because then we can put our ranged units on here and the artillery too. But we'll do something like that. Make sure you guys aren't going to be running away on me. You guys can form up behind them. Spread out a little bit so you guys can charge out and now when needed. Luckily we got hordes, or regiments I should say, of my units. That's going to help out. We'll have you guys form up over here to go and attack these units quite early on. Handgunners, you guys can form up on top of here. Like that, so they can shoot straight down on the enemy's position as they come towards us. The war wagon can form up right here. I mean, we could just move them forward and have them attack. I mean, that could be something. Steam tank as well could be used to anchor my flank. We'll put that right here. Emil is going to stay here as well to charge forward and provide support. Everybody else is basically where they need them to be. Albrecht, though, I want him, in particular, try and go after those hell cannons. Or even go after the Lord of Change. In fact, it's a low threat. This could work. Let's try it out. Start the fight. And we'll have you head straight over there. We do have several battle prayers, including Grand Soulfire. These could actually help out our units quite a bit. But, hey-ho. Let's see if we can get that blasting away at the Hell Cannon. Aren't you not willing to use that? Okay, never mind. Don't hit him! Oh, thank you. Alright. He's going to hit us with some spells, I'm not going to lie. But that'll be okay. Can we just blast him with a fireball? There we go. Come over this way first. There we go. Fantastic. In fact, if we get close enough, we could just bombard the nearby with Grand Soulfire. I mean, we can use it every 2 minutes. In fact, let's get you over here. Hopefully, you dodge those. Fantastic. What I wanted to do is basically try and bombard them as we go past them. So if we do something like this, and just keep them around here, 6, 5. Okay, it did a bit of damage. Looks like they're coming to attack us. They did hit us as well with one blast, but that's fine. Let's go and deal it with the Lord of Change. While they're doing that, let's get... You guys, I think, should be able to kill these off. I suppose we'll let... In fact, if they're coming towards us, why am I worrying? Let's get you guys back here. Okay, Albrecht... Oh, God's sake, really? I told you to go and kill the guy, not just stand around and get shot at by the hell cannons. Alright, go and kill me some hell cannons, please. And if we can, blast him with some more fireballs. Okay, didn't hit them, but that's fine, that's fine. We'll boost up my abilities there, and then while we're waiting. Okay, mortars, you're going to be in position now to start firing pretty soon. You have. Hit the trolls, okay. I'd rather you focus on the warriors. Where are they chosen? Forsaken, Chaos. Christ, where are those chosen? Okay, Albrecht, you've dealt with him. Go and fight this one out for me quick. I know I don't really particularly need to, because they are all the way back here, but I might as well just eliminate them. Alright, still got you over here to deal with. Alright, war wagons. Tell you what, drop them right on top of here, please. Then you can now start moving forward to attack them. Whee! Bump. Okay. Okay, never mind. Let's pull you out. He is going to be attacking now. Alright. Come on, we've done it. We've dealt with them now. Come on. Move out of there. Okay, yeah. Oh, Christ. That did a ton of damage to my swordsman. Okay. Not ideal as I would have liked, but one of those things. Oh, there's a big massive dip here. Why did I not notice that? Never mind. Right, you guys are now shooting into here. Good job. Alright, where's our Lord of Change? Let's go and kill him off. Alright. Cannon, I'd rather have you actually turn around and attack. This, you guys can think. You guys, stay where you bloody are. Don't you dare run away. Right, you come down here and fight that Great Swords unit. Alright, Mio can just stay where he is. Alright. Demigryphs, let's get you now sorting out. You come over here and fight the Chaos Knights over here. Right, you guys come over here and deal with these. You guys start making your way over to there. Great Swords, I want you to head around this flank. Right, let's have you blast at him as well with a fireball. I think that might have hit my own troops that time. Right, you guys get back here. You guys come and attack my front, these. Right, more magic being used. Right. Luckily, I don't believe that actually hurts my troops, so I'll quite happily take that. You guys come over here now and deal with these. How is everyone else managing? Okay, you guys shoot at these, you guys shoot at these, you guys shoot at these. Trolls are coming back, that's fine by me. You guys shoot these. Okay, Albrecht is about to kill himself, a Lord of Change. 441. Boost everybody up nearby. Come on. Just break them. That's all we need to do is break them. You guys come and charge into the flanks here. You guys come over here. Right, you guys come and attack these. We've now defeated Safario. Everybody now should be moving away. Let's chase him down. Alright, you can chase down the trolls. Who's left? No, everyone has basically shattered apart from the Chaos Trolls over there. Have we got anything over here? Some Chaos Knights. And some Warder Horsemen. Okay. I'm going to chase down the survivors. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes, by the looks of it. Okay, so, apparently a close victory. I disagree with that. I mean, to be fair, we outnumbered them 2-1. And we still came out with quite a few casualties. Safario was the major one. It was my fault for not chasing after him straight away with Albrecht. Instead, I spent the time hovering around and letting him get shot at by hell cannons. My fault for not micromanaging as effectively. But we've wiped out pretty much one horde. So for now, we're just going to go ahead, we're going to execute the captives. And let's see what they've got planned next. Okay, Archon is making his way up. This time round, I'm actually going to get... Oh. Okay, Kolek is going to lead the fight. This time round, though, I'm actually going to get him to pull back. I mean... With Balthazar here, I could fight this. I could just auto-resolve it and eliminate both armies. But I don't really want to do that. I'd rather at least try and wipe out the force. I mean, we are getting a full stack coming in from Balthazar, don't get me wrong. But I want Karl Franz to defeat Archon. I think that's just an iconic battle for us to be able to do. So for now, I'm just going to get these guys both to retreat. And then we'll see about getting Karl Franz over there as quickly as possible. For now, though, it looks like they're going to try and take out Balthazar. We're going to retreat with him too. Luckily now, they've pulled back into a position where they can support each other, it looks like. Let's just see what the game tells me. They have. Okay. We'll see if we can make this work in the next turn. Oh, so Koek Manripper has come to attack the Ziggurat of Dawn. I'm glad now I didn't actually spend the money to upgrade the settlement. To be honest, it is coming near the end of the episode. I lost track of what the time was when I said about it earlier after that battle. So I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve it. Yeah, we lost. Big whoop. We lost the settlement. If they go after Skeggy, we'll be able to take them out quite easily. And, well, we can always buy back anything that we lose. Oh, Christ. I forgot all about you. Never mind. We'll be wiping them out, I'm sure, at some point. Okay. Now, given that in mind, I am going to bring the episode to an end, and I have to say, I'm a little disappointed it didn't go the same way as last time. As I said, last time we were able to defeat Archon with Karl Franz's army, and then just bring in the rest of our armies and then to wipe out Kolek and Saphariel. But it looks like we're going to have to do it the other way. So we'll finish them off next episode. Once we skip through all of this... Doomtide. Chaos Horde is poured in, Remorseless Time, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so it says here, only by destroying all the hordes and defeating the source Archon can this deadly storm be haunted. So they've brought back more troops. I forgot. Crap. Who do they have leading these ones? Hitvald, Glugmir, Skaffatulf, and Fregnus. Okay, this is still quite doable. But like I said, we're going to sort this out next episode. So for now, thank you very much for watching today's one. I hope you all enjoyed, and I do hope you join me next time for some more Warhammer. But until then everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.